Hello, hello, truth seekers all over the world. This is Matthew from Back to the Covenant. Hope you're having an amazing day wherever you're at in the world. So, I didn't intend to do this video, and it's going to be really short. I just want to share what happened to me today. So, it's Sabbath, and I was outside reading, enjoying the beautiful day. And I'm actually reading a couple books right now, and I just happened to be reading one, and the name of it is The Greatest Lie on Earth: Proof That Our World is Not a Moving Globe by Edward Hendry. And there's a lot of good information in there. It's actually a scriptural cosmology book. It's super thick, lots of info in it. And I don't necessarily agree with everything the dude has in there, but there's a lot of great info. But I was reading it and I came across something that absolutely blew my mind. My mind was blown twice within just a couple paragraphs and sentences. So first I want to share some scripture and then I'll read what I read earlier that blew my mind. So Isaiah 5:20 says, "Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet, sweet for bitter." Let me read the first part of it again. "Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness." So the name of this video is actually going to be "This is what happens when you mix light and darkness." So let me get into the quote from the book, and it's going to be from pages 352 to 353. Quote, and the context of what's going on in the what I'm about to read is he's talking about different translations of the scriptures, and the author looks like he's a KJV only person, which just like any English translation, there are problems. They were translated by man, so we need to do our own word studies, pray to the Most High to give us understanding as we seek His truth and read His Word, and not put our trust in man and their translation. So, but he's very boo on the NIV, which I am too. I agree with him on that. So here's the quote: "The New International Version, the NIV, is the most popular of the new Bible versions. Reportedly, the NIV represents 45% of all Bibles sold." This next sentence is the first time my mind was blown when I was reading earlier. Dr. Virginia Mollenkott, the textual style editor for the NIV, is an admitted, and I'm going to spell it out, Lesbian. Let that one sink in for a minute. Let me read it again, and you can fill in the blank at the end. Dr. Virginia Mollenkott, the textual style editor for the NIV, is an admitted, fill in the blank there, a person that lives an abominable lifestyle that's very anti-scripture. And then in the next paragraph, and we're going to look at this in a minute, I'm going to do a screen share video and show this in action live and organically. Quote, "Rupert Murdoch owns the exclusive rights to the NIV. The NIV is published by Zondervan, which is owned by Murdoch's News Corporation. Murdoch's News Corporation also owns HarperCollins, the publisher of Anton LaVey's Satanic Bible. LaVey is the founder of the Church of Satan. He is reputed to have been a Jew whose real name was Howard LaVey. Both the Satanic Bible and the NIV Bible are featured on the HarperCollins sales website." Let that sink in for a minute. So now let's see this in action. And let's go to the HarperCollins website and let's see what we can find when we type the word Bible in. All right, so here we are on the HarperCollins publisher website. So let's type in the word Bible in live time and see what kind of results we get. All right, so the third result here, you can see what was mentioned in the Greatest Lie book. Let's look at the sixth result. How interesting is that? Of course, when you put the word Bible in, you'll get all kind of stuff like this, the Brewer's Master Bible. So let's keep going and see what else we can find. We saw what was on the first page. There's their Study Bible. Not a lot of versions of the scriptures yet. All right, there's one. There's a Study Bible again. See what else we can find if we keep going. There's that again. They're really pushing that hard. The Sales Bible. Oh my gosh, get out of here. There's the NRSV version. Oh, look at that one. That's an interesting one. Interesting. New American Bible. Alright, so we can find on page 6, and then we'll call it a day. There's the KJV, good old KJV. And here we go. There's a couple Catholic versions. So here's a great example. Let me go back to page 1 to show again. What is on the first results? Number 3 and number 6. This is what happens when you mix light and darkness. And this is a fulfillment of Isaiah 5:20. So I hope this was a blessing. I just wanted to expose some fruitless works of darkness in this video. Hope it's a blessing. If it is, please share. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Shalom and Yah bless.